Satnam Yogi, welcome to this channel. My name is Mariya Gancheva and this is our breath series, which is a program of 100 days. If you haven't done so, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button to be notified anytime we release a new video. Let's practice. Today we are gonna add up onto what we've learned yesterday, which is to breathe long and deep. And that in itself is a science, because we breathe naturally in one go, and the quality of that breath really matters. And we're gonna learn why in the next few classes. But what I want you to experience is the full length of breath, which is the most calming, regenerating breath you should know how to do, because that is absolute must. It's a beautiful way of you managing and of you learning how to change and shift when you're feeling stressed. The long deep breathing is a very big part of yoga, especially Kundalini Yoga. We often say in class we're doing a long deep breathing, which means that we're going to lengthen the breath artificially. We're going to consciously shift the pattern of how we're going to breathe with this breath. Now I'm going to invite you to lie down, because as we breathe lying down, that's going to be a lot easier for you to detect what we're going to do. So when you are ready, lie down on your mat, making sure that your body is relaxed on the floor. I'm going to remain sitting so that I can show you what we're going to do, but you are welcome to lie down. We're going to place one hand on the chest and one hand on the tummy. And I want you to imagine yourself into three parts. The first part is from your nose all the way up to the chest area, so the shoulder area, that's part one. Then from the chest all the way up to the solar plexus, it's part two, so the rib cage and the diaphragm. And then the part three is where we have our tummy, so that's our abdominal, or the abdominal diaphragm as we call it. So in yogic science we have three different diaphragms, and these diaphragms work as chambers through which air is pushed through into the next chamber and the next chamber. And when we engage all three of those diaphragms or chambers, we have achieved the long deep breathing. It's the most nourishing, the most healing breath that you can learn, and it's vital as we use it a lot throughout the practice. So as you're lying down, I hold one hand onto the belly, one on the chest. Remain with your eyes completely closed. Focus them in the third eye. And we're going to start inhaling only into the lower abs. So push your belly into the palm and relax down, squeezing the belly back towards your spine. Nothing else moves, not your diaphragm, not your chest. Feel complete stillness in the upper two areas, and only feel in the belly where your hand is. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze the belly button down towards the spine. Inhale and exhale. Try to control the other areas, not to expand. Only the belly fills up like a balloon and expands back. And now we're gonna breathe into the side of the body. So place your hands where your ribs are, and as you inhale, feel the space between your palms, pressing the ribs right next to your palms. Breathing only into the central area. It's a bit more difficult, but the tummy doesn't move, the chest doesn't move. As if you're trying to push the hands away from the rib cage and expand and you contract. Just feel that lateral movement. You can feel how your hands move sideways and back in. And last time. Beautiful. And now back again, one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. You're just gonna breathe through the upper chest. Notice how that breath is different. So you're just breathing in here, nothing else moves. It's shorter, it's shallow breath. Beautiful. We're now gonna engage all three together, and it's going to be like a flowing motion. So we're gonna do this together a few times, and then I'm gonna allow you to do this by yourself. So we're gonna first inhale into the lower ab, pressing the palm with the tummy. Now inhale in the rib cage, lengthen to the sides. And when you're ready, feel in the upper chest as well. Lifting almost the shoulders up. Hold the breath in. And now exhale through the upper chest first. Rib cage contracts. Lower belly squeezes in. Breath is out. And we're gonna repeat. Lower belly in. Rib cage expands. Upper chest fills up. Hold the breath in. Exhale the chest. Exhale the rib cage. Exhale the lower belly. And last time, inhale the belly. Inhale the rib cage. Inhale the chest. Exhale the chest. Exhale the rib cage. Exhale the lower belly. And I'm going to invite you to do this 3 times by yourself, keeping that mental awareness. And now relax the hands to the sides and just resume a normal breath. And notice the difference you have now versus how you started, how long and deep the breath is now, how calm you feel. It's like a complete shift. A minute of this long breath is already enough for you to feel the shift. And if you do this for 3-5 minutes a day, really changes your mental capacity and your whole being into this world. So now you've experienced the long deep breathing and the 3 chambers of the breath. Now you know that the breath can be much more intricate and much more complicated than we even think, because we actually don't even think about the breath. But allowing ourselves to really nurture the body and really get that oxygen in to all the chambers is very healing and very important process. So I hope you've enjoyed today. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. As always, please remember to check our channel kundalinilounge.com, where you can practice the full program and receive the daily emails to motivate you and to educate you. There are plenty of lectures that go through the different breaths and the different techniques and what they really mean for us in our life. I can't wait to see you there. Make sure you stay subscribed, hit the bell button to be notified, and make your way to kundalinilounge.com on the link below to get signed to this beautiful program and really experience the fullness of this knowledge of our breath. Sat Nam, I can't wait to see you again.